The girl accidentally discovered a drawer full of her father's honors. Among the least conspicuous items were letters of gratitude sent from across the country to thank her father. Only at that moment did the girl realize that the names her father, who was in the late stages of stomach cancer, often murmured in his dreams were all the impoverished students he had supported over the years. Perhaps, before passing, her father simply wanted to see those children once more, and see if they lived up to his years of sacrifice. The girl wanted to fulfill her father's wish, but many years had passed, and much of the information had become outdated. On top of that, she had just graduated from college and was unemployed, making it exceedingly difficult to find them. However, one day in the hospital, she coincidentally ran into a neighbor from 20 years ago. From this neighbor, she learned about her father's hardships in the past. Over more than 20 years, her father had supported the education of many prominent figures in various industries. Through his own efforts, he managed to scrape together over $5 million, and helped more than 300 students leave impoverished rural areas. Her father was just an ordinary migrant worker. To support the education of children who wanted to study, he worked 3 jobs daily. While living a frugal life himself, he gave everything he could to support those impoverished students. However, over time, his relentless hard work took a toll on his health, leading to severe illnesses that eventually developed into cancer. After hearing this, the girl felt both anger and admiration. She thought it was unfair that her father suffered his whole life for others, but she also felt he was extraordinarily great. To ensure her father had no regrets, she shared his story on TikTok, hoping to find the students he had supported. The story quickly went viral online. Many netizens doubted her father had supported 300 students, or that a migrant worker could have earned $5 million. Reading the comments made the girl very upset. Little did they know, the students her father supported had all become outstanding figures in their fields. Among them were engineers at tech companies and self-made female CEOs. These students never forgot the man who had supported them. Out of gratitude, they contributed back to society in their own ways. One engineer quietly supported impoverished students, while the female CEO made significant contributions to rural elementary school construction projects. Additionally, the CEO instructed her assistant to search for the man's whereabouts, but they found no clues. The CEO looked at the candy wrapper the man had given her years ago, and reminisced about the past from 20 years ago. Back then, her father had refused to let her attend school because of their poverty. When the man heard about it, he sent her tuition money, so she could continue her education, which led to her success today. Suddenly, she noticed a janitor sweeping up a similar candy wrapper, and a thank you letter she had sent the man. Upon hearing these items had been thrown away by a girl, the CEO became very emotional. She immediately checked the videos the girl had posted online. Learning that the man was now gravely ill, she paused a company meeting and rushed to the hospital. Meanwhile, a female general commanding troops at the border received a call from a subordinate, saying the man she was looking for had been found. She immediately boarded a vehicle and headed to the hospital. Holding the candy wrapper in her hand, she recalled the man's support from 20 years ago. Back then, she needed $300 to attend college but couldn't borrow money from anyone in the village. The village chief demanded she marry his son in exchange for the loan. When she refused and struggled to break free, the man arrived just in time to stop it. He gave her the last $300 he had, which was meant for his medical treatment.